At Qualtech Air Conditioning and Heating, we know that in these tough economic times for Arizonans, every dollar counts. That's why we keep things simple. We're a family-owned company with low overhead. That means we can pass along real savings to your family. Our expert technicians have the parts and experience needed to keep your AC system in good repair so it lasts as long as possible. We also offer the newest energy-efficient systems that heat and cool your home for less, and we'll never try to sell you something you don't need. We're your neighbors, and we're proud members of the community. At Qualtech, we're big enough for any job and small enough to care. Call Qualtech today to discover real service and savings.
All righty. Good afternoon, everyone. We got action. We're here at Bullshooters getting started with Jake Mulville and Nathan Johnson. They are playing 9 ball. 9 ball goes last, and they got to call the 9 ball. Everything else is wild. Excuse me. 3 foul rule, magic rack, all the good stuff. Race to 15. Both players have posted up with me, and we're about to get started here. I think Nathan was looking for an extra bet, 200 on the side. He made a post, and Justin is got caught up in traffic, so he will be here shortly with us. But we got a good one for you, and then we got a good one right after this. Thanks to our Friday night fight sponsors, Qualtech Air Conditioning Heating, Tony's Mobile Tire Service, first break of the match. I think Nathan broke dry. E3 with me, Tiki Plumbing. Want to appreciate all those sponsors for bringing the Friday night fights to you all, or helping us be able to bring it to you. Race to 15. Long way to go and a short time to get there. But should be a good one. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we've got the E3 with me sponsored match between Philip Salas and Chris Wiginski playing 10 ball, race to 13. So Jake's probably going to try to play safe here. Everything is wild except the 9. Call the 9 ball, and it's got to go last. Jake's giving up shot on the 2 ball. Nate should be able to play the 2 and then probably play the 3-5 next. A little quiet in here. Nobody's playing any music. So I don't want to try to talk too loud, give away any secrets to the players. Got to be careful with this 3 ball. How he makes the 5 is important. Don't want it to lay on the end rail. You want it to stay in the pocket. Could hit it to the left of the 5 so it would stay in the pocket. A lot of people do it this way. Got to be careful. He's at an odd angle now. Might try to play it off the 7 in the side. That wouldn't be bad. Can stop the cue ball or you can draw it. Just need to get it up by the side pocket. Could try to cut it, but could scratch. So I'm curious of what he's going to do here. He went for the cut. Got it. And he got the nice bump on the 4. Now I just got to see if the 6 goes by the 7. I don't think he's got enough angle to get in between the 6-8 and get below the 6. I think he's got to try to play the 6 past the 7. Little bump shape. Now he's got to play safe. Damn it. Might go for the 8, play the 6 off the 7. He's got some options. Yeah, 8 ball. Good shot. I think you can see enough of the 6. A little bit of inside English. Hit the side rail, top rail, and come down straight in on the 7. Can overhit it a little bit. Just don't want to get stuck behind the 9. Watch outside pocket. That's why you want to hit it with inside. We got away with it. Yeah, you're supposed to hit that shot with the inside English. So when it hits the top rail, it comes straight back down. Meanwhile, he got away with it. Looks like he's going to take down the first game. Yeah, 1-0. We got action. Hope everyone's having a good Friday afternoon. I think it rained last night here in Phoenix. A little overcast day. Kind of feels nice for January 23rd already. Hard to believe. Let me know who's watching, where you're watching from, making sure you can hear me all right. Like I said, Justin should be joining me shortly. Got stuck in traffic coming from my side of town. All right, Nate's breaking again. He won the flip. He broke dry this first game. There you go. Got a ball in the break. Not going to have the greatest shot on the 1, but he's got options. He can play it, Try to make it. We can play safe, bank it down towards the 9. Use the 4 ball as a blocker. You can bank it to the side where the 4 is and use the 6 as a blocker with the cue ball. He's got options. I think the shot is to go ahead and take the cut shot on the 1. Keeps calling it like it's 10 ball. It's only the 9 ball they have to call. A shot bumped right into the 3. Gonna make the 3. 2 should go in off the 5. Got to be careful. He doesn't want to give himself too much of an angle on the 4, but I think he's got to hit this firm, go back and forth, come back across table. The 5 should probably stay right there in the pocket. Could possibly nudge out a little bit. All right. You still want to do that because now the 5 might not go. Might be able to draw down into the 5 and open it back up. The 8's already down on the break, so just got to get past this 5 ball and should be good. Well, he shot it like it goes, like it's not glued to the point there. So if he can cut it in, oh, good shot. Gonna have a chance for a break and run. Good start for Nate. Yep, there it is. Break and run. Start out the set. Long way to go, though. We've seen it multiple times. Player starts out good, long race, gets out ahead 6-0 and ends up losing 15-13. They can hear me. They can hear you. It's okay, Connie. Waitress coming up, checking out the screen. You want to say hello? Anyways, we got Justin. Again, should be here soon. He didn't give me an ETA. But thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Who is watching? Long way to go, so I'm sure people are still working. But we'll get that viewership up. Here's Nate to break again. Can he do another break and run? Got the 1 in the side. He's going to have to push out. Unless he opts for the jump stick. Don't know. Not a bad break. A little bit more controlled break. Didn't hit it as hard. Going for the kick. Got it. He's not going to like the result. Uh-oh. Luckily, 2-9 lined up, but they're playing 9 ball goes last. So he could opt to play it, but they are playing 3 foul too. So curious to see what he's going to do. I mean, the rack is runnable. Yeah, I like this 3-5 lined up pretty good. Cue ball's at a little bit of an angle. But he should be all right. Yep, good shot. Don't get stuck by the 6. No. Thank you, Connie. He needs to get right there. Got to get up there around the 8 ball. Should be able to. Yeah, good shot. Bump it. Should be okay. Not sure if he's going to try to put a little bit of English on this or not. Or if he's going to try to hold the cue ball on this rail over here to be able to make the six. He may try to power through it and go two rails. Sam Hola, we're watching from work. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, he tried to slow roll it. Might have got away with it, left it on the end rail. Nate may have to play safe, or he may try to extreme cut in with the inside English. I say he's got an opportunity to put the cue ball. Wow, that's real good. I was going to say up behind the eight ball. Hits it just a little firmer. It was tracking right there. I don't like this because it's so close to the pocket, but Jake's kicking at it this way. That's not bad. If it gets on the end rail, doesn't want to leave Nate this cut shot. You know, Nate, he'll go for it. It's a natural shape. Just got to be careful of the seven. Doesn't want to run into it. Really good shot there. A little bit of inside English. Gets a perfect angle. Just go to the rail, come out towards the side pocket. He may try to draw it straight back. I like going to the rail and coming back out. He's going to draw it. Feels more comfortable drawing it. Nothing wrong with that. Take a little bit longer shot. Didn't want to get that flat though. He might be able to go two rails. Needs to go to the top rail with English. Well, he's going to take on the character builder. You got to go for it, or you either bank it down below the nine ball. Wow, what a good stroke. Really good shot. Come out perfect, straight in on the nine. Gonna go up 3-0. There you have it. 3-0 to start this set. Ain't showing the underdog doesn't mean anything. He ain't scared. Oh, excuse me. Had a cough attack. Once again, we're here, Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Corner at 35th Avenue in Peoria. 39,000 square feet is what Bull Shooters has here. From what Mike told me, got 20,000 square feet of pool tables and karaoke and smoking lounge. Another 13 or 14,000 feet next door for cornhole and wrestling. Got pro shop. Great place to have a great time. Not just play pool. You can meet your future ex-wife here. All right, Jake got back to the table. Looked like Nate broke dry again. Or did he miss? Not bad, but is that nine ball? Tracking to go off the five ball in the corner. really doesn't matter because the 9 ball goes last, but at least call it to get another shot. Can't slop it in. Does there it is. Called it. I synced it. So Jake is going to get the option to shoot or give it back. They are playing call the 9 ball, so not sure how that actually works as they're playing call the 9 ball, but it goes last. So kind of counter unproductive. But nonetheless, they're the ones that made the rule, so let them have their fun. It's their money, not a problem. We'll sit here and have fun with them. I can see why they're playing 9 ball goes last, and I guess they just don't want no one to slop it in, being the last ball. But I would think if you call it like I just called that last shot, you would get to shoot again. So, then we'll let them fight it out, figure it out. For the most part, Nate is looking like he's getting good control and getting some good rolls. Hitting the ball with the right speed. Hitting the ball really dead center. Not wobbling too many balls in the pocket. Going to get off that rail, but he should be okay. Focus on making this ball and just get the cue ball to go to the rail and bounce out about a diamond. You'll be straight in. Yep, nice smooth stroke. Watch out. Overhit that one. Nerves probably got him a little bit. Could have gone 2 rails with a little bit of left hand spin to play the 9 in the side. He's going to go ahead and cut it backwards. Not really too tough of a shot. Nice shot. Going up 4-0. Jake's got to get something going. He's got to wait for Nate to make a big mistake so he can get going. I have a feeling, though, once he does, it'll be a lot closer match. Always seems to happen. We've only had a couple, what do you call them, 187s, where they got beat pretty bad, 13-3, 17-2, from what I remember. A couple matches being the worst of it. I don't think we've ever had any 13-1s or 15-1s. He lightened up on the break a little bit. He needs to get the cue ball back, draw it back to the center table a little bit better and have a better shot. Fortunately, got hooked by a 2, so he's got to push, but that's what Jake needs. He needs an opportunity. I'm going to give Jake a good shot here. This is where Jake can get back in it, put a 2-pack on, and he's only 1 game behind. Beauty of this game, it can happen at any time. Except it's not happening right now. Didn't want that to happen. Meanwhile, Nate's going to have ball in hand. Just got to figure out how he's going to shoot the 4 ball. He's going to play the 4-7 combo. Or he's going to try to get underneath the 4 and shoot it up table. He could play the 1 off the 7 to open it up. A decent angle. I mean, he's not too far out of line. He's got a good shot on 2. Gonna pump the cue ball 3 rails around like this. Now he played a 4-7. carbon fiber really able to draw that cue ball. That's what I've noticed over the last, let's say, year now. Can really dig into that ball. Nice shot, nice combo. Come around 3 rails. Play the 8 in the same pocket. Yeah, just like that. Slow down. It's a decent angle. Really a good angle. You just draw it to the rail, or you can force it back across table. Matter of preference. I like shooting it like this. Come back across table so you pocket the 8 with confidence. I have nothing. Starting out strong. He might be losing his action. Nonetheless, we still got action. Race to 15. Long way to go. Nate's a third of the way there. Jake is struggling to get that first game under his belt. All right, so we've seen Nate break 5 times now, and you can see the inconsistency in just the break alone makes a difference. Got to figure out the right speed. Got to make sure you hit the 1 ball square. You want to draw the cue back a little bit. It's a little better. Fortunately, he doesn't get a shot on the 1, but he made a ball. Got a better spread. Think you should play safe behind the 3 ball. Just bank the 1 ball down table. Put the cue ball right behind the 3, a little bit of top right, about 1 o'clock on the cue ball with the right speed. At this point, this kind of shot, you just care about the cue ball. You don't care where the 1 is. You're just going to go down table. Oh, he went for the bank. All right, here's Jake's opportunity right here. Got to make this and get a shot on the 3. Get started. Wow. Don't think he's warmed up yet. I know Nate's been here for a couple hours warming up, ready for this match, treating it like it's a job. It's a big reason why the things are going the way they're going. All right. Jake's got to get out here, get going, get his confidence up. Still struggling with the speed. Definitely not warmed up enough. Luckily, I raced the 15. He's got a chance. Wow. Good shot. Going for the safe. Smart shot there. Try to slow Nate down a little bit since he's been running out almost every chance he gets. Looking like you see if he can go in between the 8 and 9. A little bit of spin. May be able to hit just the edge of it. There she is. My buddy, my pal, my friend of mine.
What's going on, my man?
My buddy, Justin Turner. Justin Ray. I was going to say Justin Stingray. I got lost in translation. Sorry.
Sold me out real
Missed
quick.
it. Well, that's what you get for showing up late.
That was my bad. Sitting
My
in a
fault. Now it's my bad.
Sitting in the car for an hour, man.
Ouch.
Ah,
Came from my area, huh? That's why I leave at
yeah.
12.
Ah,
Jake is struggling. Nate's been playing really good.
oh gosh, Nate's definitely got
He broke
5-0
dry the
that
first.
fast.
Yeah, he
Oh,
broke dry the first game, and Jake couldn't really get started. And then Jake's missed everything he shot at up until now. This game, and Nate came here about
wow.
2 hours early to practice, and he's showing why.
No, I know Jake generally he works during the day, right? Probably just
Yeah,
got here at 4.
he got here about a half hour.
Okay.
He just got to get going. He's not confident at all. Can't get the speed down where Nate's got the speed down.
Yeah, you got to get that first one under your belt.
So other than sitting in the car for an hour, how's your day been?
It's been good, man. You know, my grandpa sends me money every once in a while to go bet on dogs for him, and every time
Uh-oh.
Padre Murphy's closed, I gotta drive out to like East Tempe, man.
Holy crap. Well, I hope you won.
Yeah, well, I made a little bit, but not worth that.
Well, 6-0. He's jumping out to a good lead.
You know, Jake has been playing really well lately. It wouldn't surprise me once he gets, like you said, once he gets that first one under his belt. I think he'll get a little bit more comfortable. But you know, Nate is one of those guys too. He does. He mentioned that I say this about him quite a few times, but he does play at a little bit of pace, a little bit of rhythm, and then when he gets ahead of you, that can be a little discouraging when a guy's running and running and running, and
Oh yeah.
you can get down real quick.
Nate's Nate's had the break kind of working for him, kind of not working for him. He's making balls, but he's not getting a shot on the one,
Yeah, I've always.
or he breaks dry.
Where do you like the one after the break?
I like it over here. I like it to the left side, like where the nine is.
Yeah,
I'm breaking it from where he's going, but I'm getting the one to go 2 rails over to where the side of the 9 ball. And I
yeah.
like the cue ball where it's at or on where the 6 ball is.
You taught me that a while back. I asked you, I'm like, man, I'm really struggling with the break, and I'm like, I can't do it. And you're like, give me your break cue. I'm like, all right. First shot, you just 2 rail because I kept getting that one ball on the top rail. You know.
Oh, clip the 6 in. Yeah, I'm trying to make the wing ball, obviously, but I'm trying to get that one ball to go 2 rails and come over, sit in front of the pocket where the one is now. You have a good shot. Oh, almost. All right. Man, Nate just, I mean, Jake just not getting a good look to even get started. Look at this. Got to play a 2-8 carom.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking like,
Break it up now. This is what he's done. He got a roll this time, but he's missed the one. Like, that's 3 out of 4 times. He only made it because it was hanging in the hole last time.
see, is he kind of getting discouraged by the lopsided score? Or do you
No,
think?
no. I don't know him well enough to see that. Of course, I'm paying attention over here, not to with their faces or anything. I think it has to do with he just didn't get here in time to warm up enough.
Yeah.
Might need an hour to warm up. Some guys are like that, you know? Wow, almost made it.
Yeah, that was a good hit from where he was at.
All right,
Being that
here
close
you
to the
go,
rail.
Jake. The best look you're going to have in this rack. Should be able to go 3 rails around for the 2 ball.
What's your plan with that 4? I don't think it passes that.
Well, after this, we'll figure it out. Basically, I think he's got to play safe after this.
Yeah, I
Play
think so
safe,
too.
play the 2 with a little bit of inside English and come across and play safe on the 4. Slow Nate down. He's running out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, he's gonna get hooked. Or
no,
maybe not.
he's got a shot. Play the combo. I like that. So I didn't see it. Now he's got to go for it.
Yeah, gotta come with a shot here. This is
Gotta
so
play
much harder
safe.
down 0-6 than if you were up 6-0.
I don't know. Sometimes it's a little easier, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because you got nothing to lose. You're like, well,
that is true. I
I
have had
give up.
that.
Let's just stop trying so hard and go with the flow, right? He played a really good safe there.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of ties into what you said. Kind of slow Nate down a little bit, force him to.
I mean, a lot of times you're trying so hard, you know. Sometimes you just got to let up and let things loosen up and relax and let things happen.
Yep.
Play smart like he's doing. Now he's got ball in hand. Now he has to get out, right?
Yeah. This is a must-win, right?
Show Nate that I'm gonna put pressure on just because you're down 6-0. I can still beat you.
Yep.
I just talked about that today and saw something with Jesus Atencio. I forget who he was talking to. It was a little clip. Watch out, cue ball. About the mental game.
Yep.
Whose mental game is stronger in this matchup? Is it Jake's or is it Nate's? Oh, great. He's on the board.
He stared at that one a little bit too long for me, man.
It kind of looked like he overcut it from on the camera a little.
Yeah.
My angle, at least, what I was looking at.
No,
But he was saying he could have Jesus Atencio could have Scott Frost. That it was the Boom and Freezer show. Could have Scott Frost down 8-1 in a race to 9 in one pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott makes it hill. Jesus knows that he can be beat, and now the pressure is on Jesus. Even though he got to the hill first,
Yeah.
Scott just proved that he can beat Jesus. He just won 7 games in a row.
Yeah.
Right? So now the pressure's on Jesus. And the mental, it shows how much stronger the mental games that Scott has over a good player like Jesus.
Atencio's done a really good job with his social media over the last year. I've seen a few of his videos. I'm a big fan now. I didn't know who he was.
Look at this break. This is what he needs. Put a 2 or 3 pack together.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been on the stall the whole time.
Right.
What a great break.
Yeah.
Wanted to be a little bit more in the center of the table so he can have an angle, but he should be able to draw down by the side pocket. The 8 goes past the 9. Man, he almost got replaced. He showed up, but a little late. Mitch Element in the house.
What's going on, brother?
Jimmy
Going on,
Thompson. Oh no.
It's a big miss there. He's trying to do a lot with a
That's
cue
what
ball.
that's what I thought. He underdrew that 4 ball. He needed to draw back just a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd have a better angle on that 5 ball. Left himself a little long. And that was a really good opportunity to put something together.
Yeah, that's what would have got Nate thinking a little bit,
Oh, definitely. But in those situations too, I try to tell players to, you want to slow down a little bit more. That's when you want to walk around the table and make sure that you're shooting the right shot. Maybe he could have gone forward 2 rails, right? Go 3 rails for shape on that 8 ball instead of trying to draw it. Is he going to get a roll? I think so. No, but he might be able to see an edge.
I'm not sure. Can't be lucky and good, can you?
Kind of misleading a little, but he's looking like he's going to go right at it.
He's down quick. He might have this ball.
Yeah, he's got it. Nice inside English. The 8 ball goes by the 9, either side. Got to be careful on this one. All in the 9. All right, so the 9 ball goes last, but they're playing call the 9 too.
Okay.
Nice shot. Very good shot. Take what you can get. I like it. He drew that cue ball with everything he could. That's why he didn't scratch in that other pocket over there. Roll it in. Nice shot. He's on the board. I said in the beginning, we've seen it every single match. These long races, right? Someone jumps out 6-0. I even called it 6-0, and then they catch up.
Well, I'm pretty impressed. Jake came with two testers on the 9 ball back to back. But maybe it is a little what you said. Maybe the pressure does lighten up when you kind of almost give up the match in your head, or at least say, whatever I'm doing isn't working. Let's kind of freewheel a little bit,
Well,
get ourselves.
I see it all the time. I see players go on meltdown just because they missed a couple easy one balls that he shouldn't have missed, but and then Nate takes advantage of it. Another good break. See, he's breaking like I called.
Yeah.
That's the break right there. Nice simple center English, come across table for the 2 ball, play it in the same pocket. But you got to make it. A little quiet in here.
It is. No music going on.
No,
I feel like we're the only ones talking in the room.
that's why I'm trying to be a little quiet.
Right.
So they don't hear us. But we got another good match tonight at 8 o'clock.
What's the match tonight?
Chris Vaginski against Philip Solis.
Oh, Philip stepping up, huh?
It's the E3 with me match, our sponsor for it tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Winner's going to get $300, and loser is going to get a 2-hour lesson from Mitch. Perfect timing, maybe for next weekend, because they're both playing in a Moby Dick. And I'm basically making them play the final race today, because it's a race to 13.
Yeah.
Give them some good practice, right? Philip's supposed to be bringing the MOB rack that they use up there, the cloth rack or the Ellisville rack, right, where you got to load and push. I guess like give him some practice. Overhit that a little bit, but he's going to get away with it.
What's the cap on the
567 and under
567?
with a 10-point cushion.
Like I've seen that number a few times. Have they stuck with that number, or is that
No?
new?
Jack always draws every year.
Oh,
draws
okay.
a different number. Just came out to be 567. Really good control by Nate right there. Cutting that in and slow rolling that down for the 4.
Have they had any of those for like the 400s yet?
Yeah, don't know about 400 under, but they do something for the smaller players, the Gilligan and some other things. Good shot by Nate again. Should be able to go to the top rail, up down, and get straight in on the 8.
Yeah, it's Q and I.
He's got that at natural angle. Oh, yeah, he used a little bit inside English. Which wouldn't have been bad. This is what Jake needed.
I'm inside. I think he's still favored to make it. I just gotta execute. Uh-oh.
Yep. Look out. You're going to have to bank it. Or can he cut it in the side? I don't think he can cut it in the side, but he might try. He might have to bank it.
Oh,
Fire in the hole. Another character builder, right, on the 9-ball?
Yeah,
This was not so bad.
No, but adrenaline's got to be pumping a little bit now.
Yeah, right. Bad things can happen quickly. 6-3.
Yeah. Jake's finding himself back in this match.
Well, if I was Jake, I'll in a race to 15. All I'm thinking is, all right, he just won 6 in a row, so can I.
Yeah,
When you're down 6-0, that's all you can think. Don't think about that you're down 6-0. Just say, okay, he won 6 in a row. I'm gonna win 6 in a row. That's my goal. 6 in a row.
Yeah, I try to break it down. Like, not to discourage myself, but if someone takes a big lead on me early, I just kind of sit there and I'm like, okay, if I win 2 out of the next 3, 2 out of the next 3, if I can string together 3 or 4 in a row, great. But
I think he's got a little bit better break, or he did have a little bit better break than Nate, but he's got a better safe break. Nate's definitely pushing now. I mean, he may jump this, but I'm pushing. But where do you push? Push up here in this left-hand corner here.
yeah, I mean,
Make him try to play some kind of safe.
yeah, and I'm leaving, trying to get the cue ball on the rail a little bit. So
Now again, everything is wild except the 9-ball. 9-ball has to go last, but they're calling it, so I guess you can't slop it in at the end when it goes last.
yeah, so I don't know. I guess it doesn't come up enough, and I've never. Do the rules vary on this, or is this just like consistent all across call 9? So, like,
It
if
varies.
you make a ball
Everybody
and
different.
slop one in, is it incoming player? Is it
Everybody plays it differently. Some people play it. You slop the 9 in, you continue shooting. Me personally, I play like 10-ball. If it's called a 9-ball, you can't slop it in.
Yeah.
Well, you try to get safe there behind those 3 balls. For me, playing call the 9-ball, you have to call the 9 And if you incorrectly pocket it, it spots up. Incoming player gets a shoot unless you slop in another ball.
I've just always been on it. It's to me, it's like the part of the beauty and excitement of nine ball is the early nines, and so I do
Oh,
I
of
do like
course.
I do like the slot behind. Excuse, do like the slot behind it because it's exciting for TV.
Right.
It's exciting for not
Well,
for
I
the
know.
players, but for viewers.
Right. I know Jake wanted to play 10 ball. Nate said, no, let's play 9 ball, but we'll
Oh,
play call the 9 and 9 ball goes last.
so there was a
So again,
compromise.
it's the players that come up with the rules.
Still learning how to use his phone.
Nate has a bad habit of letting people back in if he gets way out ahead.
Hey, you. How are you?
I've seen it with not just Nate. I've seen it with other players, but um, yes, that's the way I play it. But others play it. It's a slopped in ball, and you continue shooting. So it's matter of tournament director discretion how they want to play it.
Yeah, so much weirdness because it wasn't really designed that way. I don't mind it for gambling or tournaments or anything, but
That was
it's
a really good shot by Jake. Can Nate return it?
yeah, pretty good counter, but no love.
And no love. Got to do it again. Kick just above the 6. A little bit of spin. Kick the 3 in.
He does that again. He's nasty.
Oh, look out. Got action.
Wow.
We got safety.
Nate's been executing those kicks pretty well, man.
We call that safety dance. Because we would do the safety dance after doing something like that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, he's had 4 or 5 of those kicks across the table like that, and he's kicking behind it or hitting it full in the face when he needs to.
Ball in hand. As they say in Mexico, no bueno.
Yeah, good one, Tim.
Nate's got a good opportunity here to get out. Got to get on the 5 ball to play it in the side, right? Come down in between the 5-6, play it in the side, draw over for the 6 ball in the side pocket. I mean, the side rail.
That's what he's going for. It's a little short. See,
He's got to draw away from this 8 ball.
is he forced to go into it, or can he actually get out of it? It looks like he's just accepting where it's. Oh no,
He's
Nate's
playing
safe.
safe. Not a bad option. I was gonna say if he's gonna try to play it inside, he's gonna draw it with bottom right hand spin to keep away from the 8 ball. Good hit. Is he gonna get a result? I think so. Kicked it hard. You call it poke and hope, right?
I like that too. When I'm coming into something that I'm generally going to hit pretty full, I like a little pace to create separation. He didn't hit it that full, but
Can make things happen,
yeah,
especially in 9 ball.
yeah, something could fall.
Trying to go in between them. Not a good look.
All right,
All right, ball in hand. Shoot that 5 in the side. Roll across the table like he's doing. Top English.
am I the curse, Tim?
Might be.
You were telling me Nate was just running out and playing good.
Mitch did walk in too. Was it you or was it Mitch?
Oh, you know what?
You for Jake, Mitch for Nate. Huh?
Right.
John Rowe. Much appreciated for the stream. Work isn't that boring now. You're welcome. Thanks to these guys. Oh, what are you doing there? You can't be taking it easy, Jake. Taking it for granted.
Yeah, they both kind of let up. I mean, even though Jake's been on the better half, on the better side of things, it kind of seems like both kind of let up these last few games.
He needed that game.
Yeah.
You don't want to give Nate any confidence.
No, that's.
And he's hitting the ball with the right speed. Tell you what, he's hitting the ball in the pocket good too.
You know what? I didn't put two and two together. I saw him at Metro last night, and he told me, he's like, "Hey, if you get knocked out early, you want to play some sets?" He's like, "I got to prepare for tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, dude. That'd be cool." And we didn't end up doing it because it got pretty late. But I'm starting to realize, I'm like, "Oh, that's this match." I didn't realize that.
Yep. He's gonna play it in the corner. All right.
Good shot.
7-3. Almost halfway there. Race to 15. Like I said, Baginski and Philip are playing at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah, Chris has a meeting, and we were gonna do 7. Then right after we made the time and the match and everything, he called me right back and said, "Sorry, I forgot. I got a meeting. Can we make it 8?" I said, "Yeah, we should be okay." So that's why I put it out. Hey, you might want to start at like 4. I figured they start at 4. They
Yeah.
should be done by 7. 7:30 at the latest, and still gives those guys. I know Baginski, he ain't gonna walk in like 5 minutes before the match, anyways, and not really warm up. So it should be a good one. Race at 13, 10 ball with the MOB rack. They're practicing for next weekend's Moby Dick. $1,000 entrance fee. I shouldn't say they're practicing. It's a good practice match. It's the finals. Nate's got my breakdown now too. Listen to me calling my break.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the signature break right there. You make the wing ball.
Is that?
You get the one ball to come 2 rails over. Get the cue ball on this side. This tells you that you hit the right side of the one.
Yep.
You didn't cross the middle of the one, and then the cue ball went to the left side, unless really good shot if it doesn't scratch.
Oh, that is brutal. He knew he hit it well.
Yeah, a little bit inside.
Yeah.
That was brutal. You think you put the right English to keep it from scratching, and you happen to just put the right English to make it scratch. That's the ignoramus of this game.
Don't do this, Tim. What are we doing right now? What does that mean? Did you make that one up?
No.
Sorry, ignoramus?
Craziness of the game.
Yeah.
Look at this. Come on down, perfect.
Don't think I'm not going to look for that later, dude. No way that's a word.
Really? All right. You're going to make me look it up.
Can't get away with that. Shouting out words. Maybe you won't notice. Oh, Jake.
Oh, did he get lucky?
Late mistakes costing both of them, man. I know you mentioned Nate was playing really well before I kind of got in here, and they've been kind of duffing the 6, 7, and 8. Ignoramus, an ignorant or stupid person?
That's me.
Oh,
Look at his bank shot.
Nate does bank well. We've seen him make a couple this set.
Well, luckily for Jake, when he missed that, it went up to that top rail. Now Jake's got to come with this cut shot.
Yeah, no time to duck. Gotta make it.
Going to get away with it again?
Oh,
He
even
is.
better.
Even better. You're right. Pull out the jump cue. Or the kicking cue, as George Odeshoe would say.
How do you flip that switch from a playing cue to a kicking cue?
George Odeshoe will be here tomorrow to tell you how.
Okay.
In 1175 and under, 10 ball, Scotch doubles tomorrow. You and your partner still showing up?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, look at this. Oh, he's going to get the roll.
man, look.
He's going to line up. Well, he's got a possibility.
Oh, it might.
Got to play safe, right?
Well,
Oh, come on, 9 ball.
if this gets behind, I don't think it
Turner,
did.
he would have got there.
I was about to say, if that gets behind the 9, this is one of the crazier safety battles we've seen.
I think Nick's got a good chance to fire this in.
Yeah. On the monitor, it looks like he's got a full 7. So.
Oh, commentator curse.
My goodness.
Look at this, and he doesn't give him much of a look. You
Smelling
think
like
he might be
roses.
able to cut it in? He's not playing it in the corner.
You know, Jake's been pretty stoic this whole set, but I think that was the first kind of smirk we saw from him right
Look
now.
at this. Don't scratch. He's going to get away with it. Look at
Unbelievable.
this safety battle. Look at this. Worth the price of admission, huh?
Yeah, they're sitting there. They're like, "Come on, man, just give me a look."
They said Justin showed up. We got to give him a show.
Yeah. No, I know bullshitters went up on their table time, so maybe they're just trying to get their money's worth if it was a flat rate. I guess that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Look at this.
Other side? No.
Oh, and look at this. Gonna leave Jake a bank shot. Gonna play safe, right?
I mean, what are you gonna
You're
do?
gonna play the 7-9. Now, how do you play this? I don't like that. I get he was trying to use the 9. He got a little, he waved that a little bit. It's a funky ankle.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. You guys kind of been batting balls back and forth a little bit in these last few shots, so now it's time to come for the shot. It's kind of like one pocket, you know. This shot finally comes up after 3 or 4 innings, and you're like, all right, time to go.
This is one of the shots I helped the Twins with. Great shot.
You made one like that on me, except it was like 80 degrees and still drew it.
He's got another not so easy shot. He's
Oh,
there we
the
go.
end of that battle is gonna end just like that, huh?
Wow.
Looks like he gave it up.
Yeah.
4-7.
Nate says, I'm good.
Well, you know, Nate did have a couple opportunities there to put him away, but another one gift wrap for Jake.
It's- Nate Nate looked like he's gonna take a quick smoke break.
All right.
So I'm gonna take a quick break for just a second. Thanks again for tuning in.
BRB.
Oh, I got to do yours?
You're stretching.
No worries. All right, we're back. We got action. Jake is breaking.
Yep, it's like Tim just mentioned off camera. If you're just tuning in, what we got going on. This is 9-ball on the 7-footer over here at Bullshooters. They're playing on table 11. 9-ball goes last. It's called 9,000 in the middle, $500 ahead. Nate jumped up to an early 6-0 lead,
6-0.
and it's really let. I mean, Jake, he's played well enough to clean up some of Nate's mistakes, but to be quite honest,
Look at this. Come into the. Well, you still got an opportunity.
Yeah, that'll work. But
Everything is wild.
Nate's kind of let him back in, man.
Yeah. 3-foul rule. Obviously, 9 doesn't count on the break. Should be able to make this. I was going to say come off the 8, but wow, he hit it so thin he double hit it. Now he's got to play safe. I'd spin the cue ball underneath the 9-ball. Bank the 3 up table.
See that the cue ball double hit the.
It hit the 8 so thin.
Oh, okay.
This is a good shot too if he doesn't scratch. I think Nate's got an opportunity to cut it backwards though.
Yeah, he's got to look at this ball.
But if he does make it, the cue ball goes 2 rails around the 7. He could possibly scratch, end up where he is, or stuck behind the 8s. He might want to try to overcut this and play safe. Don't try to make it. Just like that.
Ah, like the call, Tim. Good shot.
Just like that.
Oh my! You're gonna do that.
Now Jake has the same shot. Same exact shot.
You know, I never saw that guy. They're just like that guy. And then you mentioned him on stream, and I've seen him 32 times since then. Phones are listening to us, man.
Uh-oh. Didn't want to run into the 7. Hit it too thick.
Or doesn't pass the 8, right?
Right. So that's the only fortunate part with him not getting safe. But if Nate can avoid that 7-ball, that cue ball goes 3 rails right into the 8. Oh, he didn't see it. See that? See, it was tracking.
Yeah. Kind of killed that with inside, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I was going to suggest that, but it's a really big risk. Stun it and go forward.
Yeah.
Get behind the 8.
Yeah, it was a real touchy shot. He almost pulled it off.
Fortunately, Jake just can't get going.
No, he hasn't really strung 4, 5, 6 balls together yet. We've seen him kind of clean up a few Nate's mistakes, but haven't really seen him.
Granted,
like you said,
that wasn't the greatest leave, to get going. But when he's had opportunities and where you have to just make the ball.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I've been watching Jake play over the last couple months now, and I think his game's actually improved quite a bit from when I met him years ago.
Well, obviously he has to, or he wouldn't be betting 500, right?
Yeah, right. I just think he's due for a run here, or at least get something together.
Well, it's definitely not over. He's still got a good chance of getting back in it and pulling ahead.
Yeah, he's won a few, but he hasn't had, I guess, convincing victories yet.
He doesn't look comfortable like Nate does, right?
No. Well, that's the hard part about Nate too. It's like he always looks kind of relaxed, doesn't he?
Right. He's easy goer.
Mm-hmm.
Happy go lucky. Just happy to be here shooting pool. Well, 8-4.
Halfway
See how
there.
it goes. Yeah. Over the halfway mark. Now it's on the downhill, right? Let's see if Nate can keep the pressure on. Or if Jake can get a good look. And I really think if Jake can get a 2-pack, break and run 2 racks. Not 2 balls like Evan Bishop, but 2 full rack break and run. Evan Bishop calls running 4 balls a 4-pack.
Oh my gosh. He's full of them, dude. He comes into Metro like when his wife plays, when Justine plays over at Metro, and he's hanging off to the side. If you're just in his proximity, you're just laughing.
Yeah, you're toast.
All right, let's watch this break and let's watch that one ball.
Look out, cue ball.
Yeah,
He went forward with that one.
Yeah, a little unintentional top on that.
See, if he can draw it to like where the 7 ball is, he'd be okay.
That's what I started doing. So you mentioned to me to bring that one ball, 1, 2, 3 rails over here on the side rail. But I couldn't always get the right amount of power for it. So I started almost drawing my cue ball back with the one so I can shoot it on the top rail where you break
Right.
from.
Good safety by Nate. Jake's going to pull out the short cue. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to pay attention to what the one ball's doing,
Yeah.
especially if you're not trying to make it.
Yeah, I haven't
It's the
quite got.
most important part of the game is that shot up to the break. Almost got a safety out of it.
I hate when the rack's hanging off like that.
Yeah, people ask me, "Oh, is it a foul?" I'm like, no, we're not pros. If it runs into it, I don't think it's gonna matter. It's the same thing if leaving it on the table, right? And it runs into the rack. The only time it makes a difference if it's going really slow. So I don't call it a foul because it's cue ball fouls only. But that could have made him miss because he was seeing the rack. I would moved it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's a distraction. That's why I pick it up off the table because to me, it's a distraction. I see it in the corner of my eye. Not gonna like
No.
this next shot. He shouldn't. Anyways, should be able to bank this around the 9. Play safe.
Not looking at it. Then Karam doesn't go right.
Not sure who the user is, but I love Evan's line: "Overcome ignorance with brute strength and force." Sounds like something he would say. Now, do you spin this cue ball 2 rails up behind the 2 ball like this?
Yeah, he was trying to.
Got away with it, but he banked the 1 into the 9. He's still got a lucky roll.
Yeah, Nate's finally.
Now he's going to move it. Cross this like a 1 pocket shot, bank it up table, and put the cue ball behind the 9, right? Just almost like that. Almost got another one. I think he's got a little bit. You can't see all of it.
He's looking at the kick.
When in doubt, blast it out.
God, that's definitely him.
Oh, ball in hand. Good opportunity for Jake. It's what he needs.
Pretty laid back when I play, but there's one guy. I was playing this guy in your tournament. I don't even know his name to be honest with you, but he really upset me, man. We were playing, and he would put the rack on the table after, like he would break and then put the template rack on the table. And then one time, it got in the way of my hand and put it up on the light. And then it was alternate break, so it was scotch. And then his partner's like, "Where'd the rack go?" And he's like, "Oh, that idiot over there put it on the light. That way, when we reach for it, dust gets on the table every single time." I'm like, "Shut up, dude. Are you kidding me right now?"
Whoops, Jake let that go a little bit.
Yeah, I tried to draw it. Ran out of spin.
Did you win the match?
No, I lost. Maybe even matter.
Why? You got your head.
I know, dude. It was so early on. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I just want to beat this guy 7-0. You know.
The mental game is real. The mental warfare. Overdraw that. I see Jake struggling still a little bit with the speed. Right? He's just trying to make the ball take what shape he can get. Luckily, he has a lot of natural angles.
Yeah.
He's not getting straight in.
I don't mind that.
No, you can go 3 rails around or you can go with inside.
Yeah.
I probably like going 3 rails around.
Yeah, anywhere in the center of the table is just fine here. Don't have to get too cute. I like that.
About 2 o'clock English. Yeah, just like that. Perfect speed. Get straight in. Knock it down. Get within 3.
Are you going to put that hex on him right now, Tim?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
There it is. It's only if you mark it that they'll miss it.
Yeah, right. All right, 8-5. We still got action. Long way to go and a short time to get there.
You know, as lopsided as it seems, 5-8 is very manageable, man.
Very manageable. They got 2.5 hours to get done. Henry Good looking for action. I'm sure he found some.
Gosh, I was on that side of town. What? You know what? No.
Oh, I can't give it away. So next week I'm out of town. I'm driving Philip up to the Moby Dick, up to Vegas. Gonna go hang out with all the guys from Arizona and Juan Ortega, who just won my qualifier. Watch him try to take it down. Since I have the weekend off, because your buddy Chuck Harrell is running the ACS state championship. Are you in that?
Ooh.
Good safety by Jake there, by the way.
Not yet. I will
Are
be.
you not
I've played
qualified? Are you qualified?
I'm qualified. I've played every year. I'm surprised.
Sure, you're getting that. That's your buddy. He'll
Yeah.
get you in.
Oh, you know what? I think I am on it. I gotta double check. I don't know. I think Sophia might have put me on her team, but I don't remember.
Well, like I said, I'm not going to be here, so. Oh wow, what a shot! Nice kick shot. So I'll be out of town. Nothing going on as far as DPP is concerned. But
You said something.
Next weekend, February 7th and 8th, but that Friday, February 6th, we got a doubleheader. We got things are starting to roll again, Justin, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
Got Friday night fights going again 2 weeks in a row. February 6th is Steve Moreno and Nate Johnson, I think at 1 p.m. Don't quote me on what they're playing just yet. I have it somewhere. And then what I called a rematch, what I thought was a rematch from another Friday night fight that hadn't happened. I thought Dara and Steve Moreno played already, but they played in the Dara Chai invitation.
Oh, okay.
Is what it was. So it was kind of still a rematch, but they're playing at, I believe, 7.
You've got a lot of pool to remember. You know what I mean? You got
don't quote me on what they're doing yet. February 13th, I can't tell you just yet. I would tell you tonight who's playing because it's another E3 with me sponsored match.
Yeah, that's what gets me back here. We watch so many matches back here. You know, you get guys that come over and you're like, Justin, remember when when we were in New Mexico 3.5 years ago, and I played shape between those two balls when I shot the 2, and I played great 3-rail shape, and I had to hit a tight window between these two balls. Like honestly, dude, I don't even know who you are, bro.
Less, and you probably don't remember the shot either.
No,
right?
absolutely. There's some I absolutely remember, but like when you just say, oh yeah, I put a 2-pack on a guy 3 years ago, I'm like, I don't.
Uh-oh. We know who this is now. I'm going to make Steve my girlfriend. Yeah, we already know you guys are going to get a room afterwards. You're probably not even going to put any money up. You're just going to see who's the big spoon and the little spoon, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right, Nate's got ball in hand.
That's one of the most polite insults I've ever heard. I'm gonna make Steve my girlfriend. I like that.
Well, Nate's got a 5-8 he's going to be looking at here after he makes this 4-ball. The angle of this is going to make it whether it's going to be easier to make.
Yeah, is he jacked up here?
Yeah, I don't like that angle. I would have went forward into the rail.
Yeah.
Got a little bit better angle. Yeah. Oh, he says no. I'm gonna show you how to play safe.
He's gotten away with a few of those today. I mean,
You're funny, Dara. Now he should be able to kick this in, but you can't hit this with any power because of the fact, like it's 2 rails. You're gonna leave yourself this.
yeah,
But I'll take it honestly.
yeah, it's a better look than you just had.
Cut this in a little bit of right hand spin, go 2 rails, get underneath the 7. The 8 could possibly go if it gets on the right side of it.
It looks tough from here. It might catch a little rail coming in.
He's got to get on the bottom rail. He can cut it in with inside English.
Loaded up with right.
Yeah, a little too much. But now it's still, you're going to have to get that cue ball on the bottom rail after you make the 7 to make that 8 ball.
You know me, I'm kind of a body language guy sometimes, and I just watching Jake, you really haven't seen much pep in his step yet. Like
Right.
he's still kind of hesitant, watching the balls go hit the back of the pocket just to make sure they go in.
Yeah, he's not comfortable. You can tell. Look at this.
Oh, he tried.
I'm,
I don't know, man.
No, you may have to go watch this. I'm letting you call it.
He's acting like it goes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right, say less.
You said Hall of Fame tourney. Well, they're also having the AWBT tourney, February 6th and 7th and 8th. February 6th, they're having it too. So I guess I'll have to figure that out. But I think the Friday night fights are going to be on the 9-footers, so we'll have to worry about the 7-footers. Yeah, I don't know about the ACS, that tournament, and then Hall of Fame.
thanks.
Hall of Fame is the 6th, and the 7th is the tourney. Ooh, like I said, AWBT is that weekend here. I know because I'm at Cactus Racks for the 500 and under.
Cactus Rex, have you been out there lately?
What happened? He won that game, right?
Yep.
So it's
Nate got that.
9-5.
Last
Made a good hit on that 8 ball.
Yeah, I like it when they make the calls easy.
Right. I'm just looking what Jessica Gwynn said. Hall of Fame is the 6th. That's the inauguration. Don't know what's going on. I won't be here that weekend either.
Tell you what, man, since Joey Ryan's kind of been out of it, it's been nice not hearing. It's been nice not hearing all the Joey Ryan comparisons. I went back and watched a stream the other day, like with Stasia. I'm like, oh, watch how well I played in this, and then I watched further on, and I hopped in the booth, and there's so many comments. Hey, Joey Ryan's back, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I almost forgot about that, man.
Oh, look at this. Made them both. Got stuck behind the 9. Wow. Brutal roll there.
Great shot, unrewarded.
So you admit you sound like him too, huh?
I told Stasia, I'm like, do I sound like? So I put on his podcast next to my voice. I'm like, do I sound like him? And she's like, I don't think you guys sound alike. I'm like,
Ooh, almost made that.
I'm like, I would believe you if I didn't get it 57,000 times.
Wow, look at that. He almost made it and then made it tough for Jake. Couldn't just leave it in the hole, right? Such a brutal game. Great shot.
That was not easy to do from inside the pocket like that.
You're not going to have a great shot now. Another brutal roll. See why this game is stupid?
Yeah, he's got to be thinking, what do I got to do, man?
Right? He's going to call the 9 anyways, get another shot.
Oh, there it is. That's what he needed right there.
It's up. It's good, and he gets to shoot because the 9 ball goes last.
9 goes last, and you call. Okay, that's
it's their rules that they want to play by, so I kind of like it in a way.
Yeah, it's different.
Tony Sanchez, Dirty Sanchez. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, a much more confident stroke we've seen from Jake. He came with a few good shots. I imagine he's a little bit more confident now.
Look out, cue ball.
It's all right. He's just on the rail.
He's going to get within 3 again. We can make this.
These shots are a lot easier for $20.
You're not wrong.
There it
We
is.
banked it in.
Yeah, dusted his feet off on the way in.
9-6. We got
All right,
action.
baby.
Or is that 69?
69.
Looks like 69 here, 69 there. At least it's not 6-7, right?
Oh my! You know what's funny is I haven't heard any of the kids say that, but I heard it's like the biggest thing, and I've only heard parents like
Right.
mock their kids about it.
So you're gonna try to get your Fargo down to 630 and under for the Junior Carasosa,
If I didn't
June
have
6th and 7th.
definitely playing like it, but I got 17,000 games in. I don't know that I can pull it off.
I'm just kidding. Maybe he'll invite you. It is invitational.
Yeah, I did lose 3-1 to Stages, so maybe I
Yeah.
I got a couple points.
Great break again. I think Jake's breaking better than Nate. For sure.
I don't think anyone would argue that.
He wanted a better angle. He's going to
He's-
try to draw
he's-
down.
I think he's all right with a straight draw.
Came up a little short. Might have to play safe here.
Some miscue draw. It doesn't really seem like he's getting great contact with that tip and the cue ball. It's either that or he's just maybe punching it a little bit more than
He's going to call the 9 just in case. What's he doing? Oh, that's the 3. Never mind. I thought the 4 was next.
Yeah, I was like, you don't think
Good
that's
shot.
good?
I thought that was a 5. Look, I'm looking at the monitor, not the actual table. But now that we have a clear spit shield.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you when I first walked in, I saw the headset hanging up. I'm like, is that a floating headset? It's so clean.
We might be looking at a break and run by Jake. Starting to get a little bit more comfortable. Came up short. Table's playing a little slower because of the moisture in the air. It's raining outside. Get the safety? No.
No, didn't get there.
Wow, I bet you say that about all the colorblind guys. Aren't you colorblind too?
No, yeah. Twins are colorblind. Alex Lucero is colorblind. Who else? Danny Espinoza is colorblind.
Oh, wow.
It's funny. I got a post. I think you've probably seen it. I'll make fun of him.
Look out. He's going to get a roll.
Oh, if that Mary's up on there, that's going to be nasty. But
No,
I don't think it did.
He can see it.
Yeah.
He's going to have a shot at it.
I like to see Jake take his time and really just put one down. Make this a 2-point game.
Wow, what a shot. Still not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, he's come with the 9-ball testers. It's the ones in between that he's struggling with.
Right?
So we'll see.
Oh, look out, cue ball. Don't do it to him. Get to the rail.
Well, there it is. 2-point game.
Wow. Jake's pulling within 2 after being down 6-0.
Just enough to make you pucker.
Mr. Azavila. Oh, no. All right, that's it. We got to go. We got to shut down. Mike Gwynn is here. I am. I don't know about him. Green tea with lemonade? Sure.
Same thing. Oh, yeah.
Great shot by Jake. Getting away with that shot. And trouble has just arrived.
Yeah.
Mr. Gwynn and Dirty Sanchez coming from the Barrett Jackson auto.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice invite, right? They show up to rub it in our face.
No kid.
Post pictures. I posted. I said, I hope you all trip on a car. Trip and fall on a car.
I say it came out of nowhere.
Another decent break for Jake. Trying to play safe. Unfortunately, that one looks like it might go in between the 8 and 5.
My friends call me a little soft for taking those green tee shots, so I got them trained at the bar. I just go up there and say, "Can I get a triple X double man shot?" They're like, "Got you, Justin."
Tell him it's a Timmy shot.
Yeah. No, I've been code wording that forever. I hate that was live.
Mr. Sanchez. Sancheesy, that's what I call him.
Nice.
Oh, good shot. I thought I might go through.
A real good stroke.
Always got to try. Is he going to bank this or is he going to cut it and go 3 rails?
Really like the transition of his cue there. That
4
was
rails.
real smooth.
Oh, he was looking for a rematch. Yeah, I heard you guys might be rematching up soon.
Uh-oh, who's that?
Mr. Mike Gwynn and John Sancheesy.
Your friends aren't the only ones calling you a little soft. I really don't want to. There's no way, bro.
No, Mike did tell me that John Sanchez and himself might be matching up again. Play some bar box, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they've decided yet. Ooh, good lead by Jake, forcing Nate. You know he's going to bank this, right? Do you think he's going to play safe, or is he going to bank it cross corner?
Well, he
Just
always
the cue ball right there.
always leans on the aggressive side of things. I just playing safe here is tough. I don't know.
He went for it. Fire in the hole. Good shot.
Great set. I don't know how to say it like that, but great layout of the table.
It almost looked like it was really dead.
Thank you, bro.
Yeehaw. Mr. Gwen, we have Mr. Sanchez. We have Mr. Sanchez here on the stream. He wants to know when the rematch is. And what are you guys doing? He said it's got to be on a 7-foot, John. So there you go. There's your answer. You guys figure it out and let us know.
You're really not going to add the last part of what Mike said there, huh?
I didn't hear it because he's walking away.
Yeah.
Look at the safety. He's going to play the safe. He tried. Is he still going to get away with it with the 6 ball? I think so. All right, sir.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers to Friday Night Fights.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to all the players. Thanks to all the viewers. 51.
Yes.
Outside, 54.
Triple X double man shot going down.
Sounds perfect. Ooh, that was good.
Doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't. Life is good. Got a few people here.
Yeah, man.
Nate did say during the break that yeah, he got a little nervous because Mitch came walking in and then you got here and he can say what he wants. But
you're putting the pressure. Oh, don't you do that.
We got action if he gets out here. He's 1 game behind.
Oh man. Sure, Nate's thinking if I continue not to close these out, and Jake's starting to warm up, man.
He could break and run the next rack and tie it up.
He absolutely could. Very capable.
Make it a race the 6 for 500.
Oh God, get away from me. That is so bad.
Oh, no tequila.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, sorry guys. I didn't know you guys had shots. Oh,
yeah, see, that's why I waited for him.
Oh, you didn't
Not
tell
because
me. Thanks.
Not because I can't take
I
a full
just
shot.
to like on that. You're right. I was paying attention to the stream. Didn't know they had shots, so my bad. I guess I got to buy around now. Meanwhile, Jake just got within 1.
Oh yeah.
After be down 6-0, then 8-4. We got action.
That was a good shot from the 6. I think it was the 7 or the 8.
Your wife needs some cover up. Help. Oh, look at this safe break. That's twice he's done that. Pool is full. I don't care. Well, I'm sure we can make it a good one. 8, 9, 10. I'm good. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. What's the bet going to be this time? Mike, he says 8, 9, or 10. What do you want to do for a buck or two? Steak dinner again? They're here sitting behind me, watching the action. Who else we got?
Oh, they're chirping a little bit.
Man, got this cough that just won't go away. Uh-oh. I would have pushed out from there. Maybe he did, and he was just trying to get it down the table.
Allergies have been bugging me too, man. I can't even.
It's the weather, for
Yeah.
sure. Like I said, it was raining earlier. May have stopped. I don't know. Meanwhile, Jake's got ball in hand. He's going to try to run out here. Cash or DoorDash? Oh, no. Really, that's like the worst part, too, right? You got ball in hand. You do that to yourself right off the first shot. Demoralize you sometimes, right?
Oh, it's so frustrating, especially when he's been crawling his way back, but he's
That's what I was just going to mention. Is you fought yourself from being down 6-0, pretty much being cold, and fight yourself all the way back from within one.
yeah, it can definitely get discouraging, especially I'd argue that Jake would say he hasn't quite brought his A game so far. He would tell you the same thing, and I think just trying to get into the swing of things, that's so frustrating.
Meanwhile, they're going to have to deal with the 4 ball. Ooh, that might be a good one. Mike Gwynn and John Sanchez against the Twins. They would probably go for it if you guys were girls. Meanwhile, Nate's going to take on this combo, I bet. Yep. Played it. Now you're going to take on this next combo.
Hey Tim, are you familiar with a kid? His name's Austin. I saw him playing at Sage the other day.
I just seen. Oh, look at this safety!
Oh.
What a shot! Then he just got up and shot it like I thought he was shooting a combo. He made
Yeah.
a great safety play.
Beautifully judged. Put it right up on the 9. But
I've only seen pictures and looks really young and doing well already.
dude, I walked into Sage and it came in after the tournament was over.
Look out! What a shot! What a hit! And not leaving him much to get on the 6 ball.
The kid's the next thing, man.
Yeah?
If you see him, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, he is the next thing. He's he's obviously too young to really start.
How old is he?
I don't know, man. I just met him. I saw him and his dad, but I was super impressed.
Hearing good things already about him. That's good. Look out! Side bucket.
Yeah, it's not the whole like, oh, he's a kid and he's playing good for he's playing good for a pool player, dude. Like he's
doing all the right things.
He's doing all the right things.
Nice. Gonna beat you soon, huh?
Sooner than later for sure.
Trying to get safe again. And fortunately, he's gonna leave Jacob Bank. He's calling it too. You don't have to call it. Everybody's so used to playing 9 or 10 ball.
I know.
When we play 9 ball, we forget.
I told someone that the other day. I'm like, why are you calling that shot? And he was like, I just want you to know that I intended to make it. I'm like, okay, dude, shut up.
Well, again, Jake did want to play 10 ball. Nate said, no, let's play 9 ball, but call it 9 ball and it goes last. And you know me, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, why not? No, I like the format. I don't hate it. I'm a big.
Oh, look at this. You're going to make them both. Nope. May have to masse around it. Well, we may have to go get the short cue.
It's tough jumping from where you're. Well, don't know how much of the 80's got to jump. If he's only got to jump over half this 8, it's not too bad. But
no, but you got to worry about scratching.
I think
the
I
corner. It's got to get the jump cue.
Yeah.
I don't like the masse because then you're definitely going to scratch.
Yeah, or you're going to be left long at very best.
Yeah, at least with jumping it, you can get it to come back. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, we're going to have action, baby. We're going to have a race to 6 here for $500, boys.
6-0, and Jake
ties it up at 9-9.
Rattle it off at 9-9.
Whichever way you go, make sure you focus at making the balls. Don't make it hard on yourself. Don't scratch.
Don't Didn't see that.
Wow. Well, that's where people get in trouble though when they rely on their stroke and draw the ball. Right? They could have used the rail. He could have gone to the rail and gone up there so many ways. Wow, look at that.
Interesting
Meanwhile,
selection.
yeah, ball in hand, he could have made it a lot easier on himself.
He made that run out look easy.
But he made it look easy. And meanwhile, we got action. 9-9, race to 6. Philip Salas is in the house.
No, I like what you said, Tim. I want to touch on that a little bit. Is a few people that I when using the natural angle, not forcing the cue ball into position versus using the natural angle of the cue ball going forward, using the rails, naturally letting it roll into position versus forcing it with a draw or a punch or coming around,
Too many
manipulating the angle. That's where you start to run into trouble.
Too many people rely on their stroke to draw the cue ball into position when all they got to do is use the rail and roll the cue ball into position.
Yeah, with ball.
And when if you over roll it, you're still okay. When they're drawing it, you usually a lot of times get in that 50-50 situation where you went a little too long or a little too short.
For sure.
If you went to the rail and come out, you'd have a better angle.
Yeah, it's just so much easier to judge as well.
Common mistake.
And we've all been. I've been guilty of it. Everybody's been guilty of it, but it's.
Yeah, but the less times you do it, the less trouble you get into.
Yep.
And you get out more often than not. You bank this 2 rails and suck the cue ball behind the 9. I'm picking that rack up off the table first.
I know, it's tough.
Good shot, good speed. Yeah, you're not wrong. Looks like Jake caught a gear and caught some roll. Better watch out. You're not wrong.
He's definitely more comfortable, but on the inverse or on the other side of that, I don't think Nate's really been punishing Jake. Jake's made a few mistakes, and Nate has not capped.
He's got a roll here.
Yeah.
Oh, funny story. So Roger and I, we have our Friday night fight bets.
Mm-hmm.
And he messaged, goes, I almost sent in my bets. I'm used to losing so much. I said, well, to be honest, I didn't want to bet on this bet because I didn't really like the match as far as wanting to bet on it. And I didn't know if we were going to be able to start on time or get done in time, yada, yada. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and take Philip because I lost last time and we always play loser.
Like,
loser gets to bet the next match. So I'm taking Philip tonight. And we don't have a bet on this match. Just like I said, I didn't know who to take in this match. But come in, Nate's here 2 hours, Braxton. We actually played a set and he beat me. And I'm thinking, wow, he's playing good, but crazy things happen when you're playing for $500 instead of $15.
Ain't that the truth?
He actually beat me another time, and he was like, "Just roll it over." And somehow he owed me $5, so I was like, "Just take it up." What I owe you? He's like, "I want to play you again." I'm like, "Here, you want this? You want this?" No, no. So that's where the $15 came from.
Oh.
So technically, I owe him 30, and I'm up 2-0 in the next set. But Jake came walking in, so I said, "All right, you." And I tried to let him out for half, but he wouldn't take it. Well, meanwhile, we got action, folks. Race to 15. Nate jumps out the 6-0 lead. Jake gets within 3, right? 6-3, and then goes to 7-3, then 7-4, then 8-4. And Jake has climbed his way back into this match. Don't do that. These guys are good, huh?
Did I ever tell you about that one time me and Steven made a bet out in
Look out, cue ball.
Oh, brutal. Me and Steven made a bet out in Vegas when the pros were playing. I don't remember who it was. It was like Kachi and FSR, Kachi and Filler, or whatever it was. But basically what happened, I bet on both players and I lost both bets.
I think I did hear about that.
Yeah, man. It was like a race to 8, and like I think it was Filler, whoever it was. They got up 6-0, and then Steven was really nice. He's like, "I'll let you out for half, Justin." He's like, "I don't want to take your money." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna take Kachi." He's like, "I already got your 25 because it was like a $50 bet or whatever it was." He's like, "I'll take Kachi to give you a chance to make your money back." Filler's up 6-0 in a race to 8. Kachi rattles off the next 8 and wins it. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me, dude. He's like, you're the only person I've ever met to bet on both players and lose.
Oh, good shot by Nate there. Just getting past the 9. That's
What?
funny.
It was beautiful.
But don't you remember, Justin? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to tell
I
that story.
probably shouldn't have. It was the worst bet I ever made in my life.
Hey, remember that word I said earlier?
Oh, man. Yeah, what? Ignoroni?
Ignoramus.
Ignoramus. Jesus.
You really shouldn't bet. John said, Justin.
It was Kachi versus FSR. Yeah, whatever, dude. I thought,
It's a great story.
yeah, for everyone, for the other parties involved, I'm sure.
Well, good learning lesson for you, right? It only cost you $50, not 100, right?
I don't remember exactly what it like. I don't remember the note. I just remember it was the worst bet I had ever made in my life.
So there's all right. Nate's back to breaking. Let's see if he can take control again. Let's see him break and run.
Yeah, let's watch that one ball. I'm curious.
got-
He's had success coming around 3 rails before. Like you said, Jake's had the better break, but let's see if he's got it. Now, 1,
Well,
2.
oh, look at this. Not the best start, but he drew it up a little too much, and he crossed the left side of the one, as you notice, because it's on the left side.
So you're always more focused on the cue ball, staying on the right
to
side
draw
of
it
the
over
table.
here to by the 2 ball.
Yeah.
Really want it up around the side pocket area, so you have a shot at it. Anyway, each end of the table. Going for the bank, man. Just fires it in.
He is a good banker.
I think he said he's going to go play the banks at Metro tonight after this, whether he wins or loses.
Well, why not?
I like the way he shot that 2 ball, though. Just slow roll it in. Not trying to force it in. Now, does he do the same thing, or does he try to get to that top rail and come down? He's going to stop it. I think he can cut it in. But if he doesn't like it, he can just bank it up table and put the cue ball right behind the 9 ball. Yeah, he's going for it. It's going to cost him. Could see 10-10. We can see a race to 5. Are we going to see Hill? We're going to call it now?
Yeah, we're going to see if Jake can keep his wits about him.
I did call it 15-13.
Nice.
That Nate was up 6-0. I said, yeah, well, we've seen this many a time where someone jumps out 6-0 and then they lose 15-13. Not wishing that on Nate right now. I'm just saying in previous matches, we've had that happen.
Yeah. You think he's going to rub the 9 here?
Yes.
I think so, too.
If he goes forward.
Yep. Oh,
he wanted to hit that with some pace so he could rub it a little bit better or bump it better. Now he's going to try to thin it, go safe. Yeah, that's not bad if he can get that past the side pocket.
I don't like thinning it the other way, left side of it, and the right.
I don't like this with Nate. Nate's good at cutting these balls like this.
Yeah, he sure is.
I try to tell players that this is my favorite shot. You can never sweat a shot like this. But to be all honest, he's probably supposed to just bank it up to the middle diamond, right? Put the cue ball over it and force Jake to bank it. Or do you bank it 4 rails?
I don't bank it 4 rails.
He tried to bank it 2.
Well, I also don't bank near as good as most people, so my opinion is a bit skewed. Jake.
Wow, I was just getting ready to say I hadn't seen him miss too many 9 balls.
I know.
That's not good. He gave that one up. So now Nate's 4 to 6 race from here.
And those are the ones you need, man. You know, he stole a couple with a few good 9-ball shots, but that's
Yeah.
routine enough for Jake that he'll tell you I
Well,
got to come with a
could
shot.
could have started thinking, oh, it's 10-10,
Yeah.
race to 5,
Oh,
kind
that's
of counting. I say it all the time. You take it for granted because you know you're supposed to make it, right? You start
mm-hmm.
thinking ahead a little bit, like most of us do, or just not even thinking about the set, thinking about something totally nonchalant that doesn't even belong in your head. You're not focused at making the ball, and you have to. That's the money ball. I try to tell players, focus on the 9 ball or the 10 ball just as hard as you try to make the first ball in the game, right? How hard do we try to focus and make that first ball, right?
Oh yeah.
You need to have the same focus and intensity of making the last ball too. Because we all want to make this ball right here. Don't matter where the cue ball lands, right? Don't tell me he scratches. No way does that happen.
Just
Wow.
brutal.
Welcome to 9 ball.
I've been very impressed with the way that not everything has gone Jake's way, and I've been pretty impressed with how
He's handling it.
how he
Yeah.
carries himself.
Yeah.
I've had my lash outs. I've been frustrated before.
Well, matter how you perceive the game, I guess. The game, the balls roll funny for everyone, just not for him right now. But they've been rolling a little funny for Nate. But he has been showing a lot more confidence than Jake. Draw into the 4. Yep, I was going to say, push it over. Good shot right there. 5 balls hanging, so all you got to do is make this. Try not to get stuck behind the 9. Could go rail first, go around the 9. Don't want to do that. Luckily, the 5's hanging in this. Now, this one, he's got to hit with inside English. Get to the side rail, and then get it to bounce up the bottom rail. Miss the 9 and come up above the side pocket. You're going to try to draw it with spin. That's okay, too. Work. Yeah, that's okay. Now you just got to stop the cue ball. It's going to pop off the rail a little bit. Should get him straight in on the 7. Come across table is going to be just as good.
Yeah. Didn't see that one coming, Tim.
Well, he can slow roll. No, I didn't either, but he can slow roll this to the center of the table. Looks like he's going to go to rail and come back, though. Good shot. Good confident stroke right there.
No
and
kidding.
Got the right angle to come down table.
I thought he had a little bit more angle on that. Did he play inside on that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because of the way the cue ball checked up.
Stroked it well.
That had that angle that it could have gone into the 8. He's going to go 3 rails. I like this. I really like this. A lot easier to take out all the scratch points. Yep. You know how many times you try to draw off of that 8 ball and you scratch in the side pocket, right? Or you don't draw it enough and you scratch 2 rails.
Way too much.
So great shot by Nate going 3 rails around.
Yeah.
Going up 12-9, looking confident. After going 9-9, right to 6, we got 3-0.
Such a big swing there. Difference between when it went to 9-11 versus it being, was it 10-10? Now Jake finds himself down 3. That's a big missed ball.
That was big. It should have been a race to 5 from there. Meanwhile, I guarantee he's not counting himself out.
No.
Like you said, he's just waiting his turn.
Plenty of pool left.
Plenty of pool. But for Nate, he needs to keep the gas on the pedal, right? A foot on the pedal.
I don't know why that phrase eluded me right now.
12-9. Nate's coming over. Pedal to the metal. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, foot on the gas, pedal to the metal. I think he kind of mixed them up a little bit. Like he just kind of intertwined them, and I was like, I know what you're saying. I just don't know what it is. That works.
Look out. I think we've only seen one scratch on the brakes. Another dry brake by Nate, though. Now, are you playing safe or are you banking this?
If I'm Jake, I'm playing a little bit more conservative, just because where I'm at. I
Look
think
out, cue ball.
if I'm in
Good
his
save.
if I'm in his spot, I just like I want to really make Nate work for
Yeah,
for
that's
the
the
naked
right
win.
shot right there.
I want to win these next two, and I really want Nate to. If he does beat me, he really has to earn it.
Right. Good shot by Jake, getting ball in hand. They are playing 3-foul, but it really hasn't come up. But maybe one time, but they didn't play it. I think the 1 passes the 6. Jake was looking to see if the 2 passes the 9. It looks like it does. Just got to get the right angle here so he can get on the 3 in the side or up in the corner.
Yeah, he played it like it does.
He hit that perfect because it looks like he's straight in. Yep, great shot. Now, the 3 to the 4 is going to be big. This should determine whether he gets out or not. Great shot. Yeah, just go back and forth.
He made sure he didn't that 5 ball didn't get in his life. He's opting to take a little bit more of a difficult shot on the 4 or play safe.
He didn't want to.
Yeah,
He didn't want to cut it. I thought he could have cut it and just go back and forth.
he could have. I think he's still on the playing Nate tight, but he can miss safeties just as easy as you can miss shots as well.
Yeah, I thought he could have cut that with inside, just go back and forth.
Oh,
Play
for
the
sure.
5 in the side, and the 6 is hanging
It's
close enough to the pocket.
definitely an option there.
Well, he's got to hope he doesn't make this. Scratches off the 8 or gets a bad angle on the 5, and it's not looking like neither. Nate's trying to hurry up and get out of here, it looks like. Almost like he's about to steal something he ain't supposed to get.
Well, the 6 is hanging. That's the good news. So you really just focus on making the 5, right?
Cut it in the side. Cue ball's going to go up and down. Got to keep it from scratching.
Yeah, a little too full.
And you got to make the ball. Yeah, he hit that with outside. I would have hit that with inside or center ball and just cut it backwards.
Yeah, whatever I feel most comfortable making that ball with.
Just like this shot. You just got to shoot it with center. Natural angle, maybe a little bit of top so you can beat the scratch. This is exactly what Jake needed. Don't get too straight in. Should be able to stop it. He might be able to draw it above the 9. Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to just stop it, be straight in. Good shot. Jake made it to double digits, keeping it close.
Notice Jake didn't let his head get in the way there on that 9 ball. He got down on it and said, all right, let's just make it.
Oh. Uh-oh. We got action. All right. Let's see what he can do. Junior Care says, I'll play loser. Yeah. Well, I lost to Nate's already, so you guess you're playing me.
Yeah. New Nate, phone, who this?
Yeah. Decent break, but he didn't break it as hard. I like what he's doing here, though. He's going to open up this 9. No, I thought he was. I would have moved that 4-9. Push the 9 to the bottom rail. Open up the 4. The 4 may go past the 9, but you got to get on that side. Giving Nate an opportunity to try to play safe. Instead, it's going to roll up there. I think it's close.
This may sound like a dumb question, Tim, but can you call a push and hit the 1? Like intention?
First shot after the break?
Yeah.
Yes, you can do anything you want with the cue
I've
ball.
just never seen it happen.
I've seen it happen.
Really?
I've seen guys push the 1 into a different spot, so it's harder to get on the 2 or the 3 or whatever's next.
I like that. I never thought about that. I just
Well, I think it was invented so the guy breaks and the 9's hanging, and you can't hit the 1. You can push out, knock the 9 in, spot it up, right?
yeah.
And now you're not selling out the game. That's my logic behind the push. But with a push out, it's a free shot to do anything you want. You can push it an inch, you can push it a mile. You can hit any ball on the table you want. You can knock the 1 in if you want, and
Really?
hook your
Okay, that's
opponent.
weird. That's
No, I've seen that happen. But you make the 1 and push him in a situation where your opponent's got to jump.
yeah, and they don't have a jump cue, and you do.
Yeah, you can make the 1. You can't get to the 2, or the 2's messed up. So you make the 1 and call push. Free shot. Then your opponent has the option to shoot or give it back.
Yeah,
I hit that a little soft, but he might have got away with it. Yes, he did.
you got to look at it. Has he got a kick at this 3?
Yeah, he's got to kick at it. He's going to kick off the bottom rail. If he hits it right, he can bank it towards the 8 ball and get the cue ball up table. That's what the ideal shot. We got 59 viewers. Oh, I missed it. Just needed to clip it, and he would have been all right. Meanwhile, I made the 4 ball a little different now. Doesn't just go in the side pocket where he's standing. He's going to draw it back. Now it goes in the corner.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to play that in the corner, right?
Yeah, and he's got to get out here. Get within 1 again. Make it close. He's going to play safe. I like it. Nothing wrong with it. He's not trying to force the out, It might have been a slight angle off and he didn't like it.
He's
Nothing
not leaving
wrong.
it up to chance, but Nate's kicked at a few of these and gotten a pretty good result. So that's the scary part.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one plays that. Ooh, he almost got it. No one plays that anymore, John. 2 foul push out. You only get ball in hand if you foul 2 times in a row. All others are push outs. Roll out, you can roll out anytime you want. That's a tough game because now you can never hook your opponent. They can roll out at any given time.
He's got the angle to shoot the 7 on the side if he wants to now, too. Cheat the pocket a little bit.
Yeah.
Or just roll it.
You're just going to roll it
No.
and draw down off the 7. Should be able to draw into the side rail there and come down underneath the 9. I notice he likes draw a lot more and easier than top. Nice shot there. Got a nice angle. Uh-oh, Girl Scout cookies are here. Legal crack, right? Isn't that what Girl Scout cookies
Is
are?
that what it is?
Legal crack. All right. Jake has pulled within 1 again after being down 3.
Yeah, being down 6 to start.
This match is not over, folks. Stay tuned.
No, a lot of back and forth here. I love it.
62 viewers. We got action.
All right, I got to step away for just a second, Tim.
Oh, no. All right. He's leaving me with y'all. Once again, thank you to our sponsors for the Friday night fights. You got Tiki Plumbing, Jesse Guerrero. You got Mike Gwynn with Realty One Group. Are they still here? Nope. You got John Sanchez with Qualtech Air Conditioning and Heating, best in the business, especially here in Arizona. You got Tony's Mobile Tire Service. And then you've got our new sponsor, E3 with me, with Cleveland Baylor and Mitch Ellerman, doing some new ways of coaching. And man, he had a good break there. He got away with it. Needed a break and run, put a little pressure on Nate. Say, I'm still here. Let's just do a race to 3 instead. Meanwhile, I think Nate can see an edge. I'm not sure. But the cookie lady or I should say the Cookie Monster got Nate. And it's probably going to get me too. Gotta love the Girl Scout cookies. Just wait for Justin to get back so I can get my order in. Here we go. Oh, ball in hand. I tell you what, I am going to step away for a minute. We'll get it. And I am going to let a guest speaker come in.
Oh, I'm good, brother.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mitch. How are you, bro?
I'm delightful. How are you?
I'm good. I heard you had a lesson over at Metro today, huh?
Yeah, I try to make sure I see everybody on the west side Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So they got their little bit of time in today before I had to come over here. So we got Nate up by a game and Jake in the process of running out to make it a 13 or a 12-12 match, excuse me.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, it looked very lopsided early on. It kind of looked like Jake was kind of fighting with himself a little bit, and now he's looking a little bit more comfortable than he did.
Well, yeah, and this is more along the lines of I'm gonna say for the players. If you go back and look, Nate is kind of overcooking his cue ball, which is kind of what we went over before they started today. Actually, I met him up here, and Jake's just really kind of going one rail with a lot of spin.
Now like
That shot
yeah.
he's hit like the third time in the last like 6 racks.
It's a little unorthodox from that angle. We see him swing around the table quite a bit, but not.
A lot of it is, if you get, running the comb through every little detail, right? Like
Yeah.
on his draw shots, I've paid attention. He starts like full shaft and a half below the equator on the x-axis, and then he slides all the way down to the bottom of the ball while breaking his form and his body on his delivery. But that's like some people, that's their timing to believe that they need to hit that low, but they don't.
Yeah.
They're afraid to start that low because they've had bad experience where they rifle it off the table and then they don't ever do that again. So they start high and then they think that they're doing that, right? So
yeah, it's I had mentioned something to Tim. I'm like, it almost looks like he's either almost punching like some of his draw strokes. I'm like, it almost looks like he's almost punching the ball, or it almost looks like a half miscue when he's drawing the ball versus actually getting that effortless draw that we see from you and advanced players.
I mean, I tell you what, you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, meaning you got to stay absolutely still, hit the bottom of the ball like shanking a ball and anything else. You got to learn where your extremes are.
Yep.
But what I do that is like, the Jim Rempe ball, right? That training cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
That was by a world champion, designed and, made freaking probably before I was born, if I could remember correctly. Yeah. So, I mean, it'd be silly of me to say, oh, you don't ever use that. Well, bull crap. Yes, you do. And it's not so much that you need to focus on that, but you need to make sure that if you're a student, like all of us are, you got to, test yourself on all accesses of the ball, all target points of the ball, and just see what it does when you, apply such spin.
Yeah, no, I mean, it might have been you, but something that really helped me out. Somebody came up to me and said, you're afraid to cue low. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I don't want to miscue. And they're like, you realize the top of your tip is hitting the bottom of the cue ball. You have a lot more room there.
Correct.
Than what you perceive. And that actually kind of opened my mind to like, okay, I can cue lower. I'm not cueing as low as I really look at this thing. Feels uncomfortable, but it's.
Yeah, like for any of you that might be at home watching, if you have a table or anything, or the next time you come out and join us, like lay the tip on the felt, while the cue's still in your hand, not just sitting on the table, and watch the actual part of the tip that touches the ball without like swinging it. Just put it up there and be like, oh, wow, that part hits it.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, okay. And then you'll be more inclined to try it.
Yeah.
So Jake broke, made the 2 ball, had position, shot the 1-6, made it. Now he's on the 1 ball. The 1 to the 3 looks, He's seeing where he wants to be. So this might be the draw shot we were speaking of. And the only reason I say that is it leads to a lot of inconsistencies when you break your form on your delivery. Okay, no draw shot.
His plans. Wow.
So he started center, drifted, and then he got short side to shoot the 3 in that corner pocket he's looking at. But now he's got to survey and see where he's going to put his cue ball for position on the 4. So he hit that ball with low outside, just kind of lag the 3 ball over. He's got an easy, cut down the rail on the 4 ball. He's going to go side to side with his cue ball.
He's trying to hold it.
So not a bad shot, but he's probably playing it more to where he's comfortable versus the correct way, right? And that's what a lot of people do. Is sometimes you got to sit there and sacrifice the cue ball, and what happens is you don't pocket the ball, so you veer from ever trying it again. Well, folks, the cue ball is part of the shot. So if you're not working it out and just worried about pocketing the ball, you're stunning your growth, is what I like to call it. So he got down, hit the 5 ball a little firm. His cueing, was a side effect. And then, Nathan and I, we're buddies. I've known him since I was probably 13 years old, and here I am, 39. Yeah, he's the one that introduced me to my favorite Italian joint that I go to every year for my birthday. And, grew up playing at the same pool room. I grew up playing bar table 8 ball at the same bar his parents still go to this day. Marcel's over on 32nd Street, Union Hills. No, Nate and I, we've known each other for a long time.
What have you noticed through the years with Nate's game? If you have a little,
well, he took a long hiatus.
Yeah.
He was married, took care of the 2 daughters he raised, and now that they're all grown up, he's like, man, I'm going back to my other love, the pool table. You know?
Why not?
So that's where he's been spending a lot of his time, and I've been happy helping him out. But like earlier, you see how big his practice strokes are, and then he takes a big wind up and then lets go of the cue ball, and it gets him in trouble like this. He overcooked his position. His route was good. He just overhit it by 2 feet.
So obviously you've known him for a long time. Would you say his game's better now or back then? Or do you think?
I think a lot of us, when we had all that time to play, myself included, I don't play nearly as much as I used to. I play more as maintenance as of progression.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got down, hit that ball. He would have had position on the 8. Let's see if Nate, it looks like a small cut to the left or almost straight in. And I'm saying that for cue ball purposes. If you're straight in, you just shoot it as a stop shot or draw it back a hair. If it's a small cut, you don't want to manipulate the cue ball and force it. You just kind of roll it in, come into that town chalk, shoot the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket. Now, I'm going to go ahead and guess on how yes, he's using his big table stroke, Mr. Sanchez. So, yeah, he'd pull all the way back. He's getting dialed in. He's going to punch it. See, he punched it, had the hair right, and didn't take care of the cue ball. So he was pointing, he wanted to go forward, where he should have hit that ball soft. And then the cue ball, the inertia of it going forward through the object ball would have got him natural position.
That makes this rack interesting.
He's going to shoot a low percentage cut. Yeah, he damn made that ball, but didn't take care of the cue ball.
I think he's going to, I said you're
so
good.
Go from 6-1 at the beginning when I got here.
Yeah, it was 6-0 before you got here.
And now Jake's in the lead.
Oh, gosh, where do I go? This is Tim's job.
Sorry, I'm slacking, folks. I got Justin working overtime over here.
All right, there we go. Jake up, 2 away. Man, what a comeback. Yeah, is that what that was there? Just playing bottom and a little bit of right, got him a little closer to the 8 than you would have preferred.
So think about it as like I tell everybody that the object ball is like a removable rail.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way the cue ball, outside of cutting it, had that little bit of right on it, and you could see it spin as it landed, so it had a residue of right spin on it.
guys are having fun over there.
That's all right. They're in stroke with their drink in hand. That's good. All right, so he made a great cut shot. His cue ball come down, bump, broke out the deuce. So now he's got looks to be a bank or cut. He can go either way, but a lot of it's inducive to how he wants his cue ball to be. He's looking at maybe rolling behind the 8-9, which he tried, but he didn't have access to all the cue ball. Still, no easy shot, really. You're doubled up over a ball. You got a combo to shoot it when you get back to the table, and now you went from being up the whole set to, he's feeling the heat a little.
Kind of adjustments, like, I mean, we've all been there. From your side of things, what kind of adjustments do you think Nate needs to make? Not necessarily fundamentally or anything like that, but like I guess mentally. You had this big lead, and now you find yourself at a little bit of a deficit.
I will tell you this: no lead is ever safe. So the same way I blew it, the same way I can get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something I always tell myself: is no lead is safe. And some people like talking and, oh, yeah, he's winning. Oh, he's going to run. I promise you that same guy that's been up 8-0, a prime example is back when they had the action report, back when the Riviera was still. So that's dating myself, but it's also telling you about I was actually there because I seen Shane in the hallway, and he's like, I'm going to win by 30, and he's playing Alex, and he's up 28 games on day 3. Well, they were doing a race to 100. Well, Alex wins 100-92.
Oh my gosh!
After being down 28 games, and I was like a little fanboy. I still tell everybody about this anytime they ask about it, and that's facing adversaries. So now, this is the time where I'm still playing like U.S. Open in Virginia when it was still there, and I get like a fangirl. I'm sitting there asking, when you gonna play Alex again? All he said was, forget that little Filipino. He said it for like 2 years. And here I'm thinking, you're a multi-time. Why are you not? So it's like, we all get our Achilles heel at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's what builds you into the character, the champion in this case you become. Ooh, wow. He had ball in hand, just got down, missiled it in there.
Yeah, I mean, for $500, I'm kind of like, that was quick, one stroke, gets down.
Elaborate. That's how Nate blew his lead. He was all comfortable, feeling free, letting a stroke, and then that's what got him in trouble, and then he turned into panic. So now he's in limbo with his stroke. He's hitting everything a little bit more tentative, and then when he gets down, he tries to address it big, and then he second guesses. And again, I'm not trying to belittle either one of these guys. I'm just conveying how I see pool. What a great shot.
Yeah, beautiful. Good speed control. Hit the perfect side of the 2. Hooked him. And all of a sudden, Nate's found himself favored to win this rack.
All right, so again, ball in hand, 2-8 combo. The 2 stays there. You shoot it with a little draw. Shoot the 2 in the same pocket, the top right. Go 2 rails above the 9. So again, this is like second nature for me. So notice how he's looking. Are they playing 3-foul? So he might try and 3-foul.
They are. It hasn't come up yet, but.
See, I'm running out. I get ball in hand because it's too tough to play safe on a bar table. I don't care who you are. Jake made a great elevated 2-rail kick to hit the 4-ball earlier.
Yeah.
And that's when Nate started swinging the cue a lot. See, he makes another good hit.
Oh.
Almost scratched. And then he gets rewarded. He can see it, but he ain't allowed to advance his position. Shooting that 2-8 combo, he could have advanced his position and looked forward to winning the rack. Ball in hand with 6 balls. I mean,
yeah,
you got to make your mind up. They're being, now it's 2 games, 3 games left to win the set. Now you're panicked.
Yeah, even if you do get a little weird early on in your run out, you can always duck and play safe later.
Yeah. But again, I'm just here in the booth with you trying to elaborate on things how I see it. So
no, appreciate you hanging out,
These
Mitch.
guys could tell me to go to hell and not like anything I have to say.
No, you're one of the few guys that walk into a room and when you speak, everyone kind of just shuts up and listens a little bit. Oh, yeah.
All right, so hit this one top right. He had a good amount of spin, good clean stroke. See, nothing real hard. This table, it's like pinball. You got to control it a little bit. It ain't got to bounce, bounce, bounce. So you shoot the 4-ball. He's making the 6-ball goes by the 8, which it has plenty of room. So, big backstroke. All right. So again, the same thing. This one, you just float into it, and sometimes people, oh, I don't like it. The table rolls off, so I hit it firm to. Okay, fine, but just cinch it in. All right. So now his cue ball is natural because he's a little negative, meaning behind the 6. So you hit this ball soft with a hair right. The hair right complements the throw, kills the cue ball. All right, now you hit it with top, and you end up perfect, shooting a 9 in the opposite corner. He's going to hit it with low left.
Man, we got ourselves a match here, Mitch.
See, he's overcooking it. Each time he gets comfortable, there's no reason to hit that ball that hard.
Sure, why you really tried to punch it up? You could go forward.
Well,
use the other rail.
That's the illusion. He thinks he's playing big table position.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 13-13, and just because Tim Daniels is not in the booth at the moment, he's here in spirit. We got action.
Oh God, there he is. Thought I got away from it. No, I'm just
Well,
kidding. Yep.
So
Race
yeah,
the 2 for
now
$500 a head.
Little do-re-mi, and you got the breaking advantage. Mr. Solace, your evening matchup is primed and ready to go, and coming over to chill out and wait for the table to become available.
Somebody asked, I apologize, guys. Really, I don't have Facebook anymore. Who is the main event? The main event is Chris Baginski and Philip Solis. I got to get the specifics when we get a little closer to it, but I know that's what we'll be watching around 8 o'clock.
Ooh. No love on the break.
Tim had mentioned how few times, if at all, we saw a scratch on the break, and this may be our first. Maybe second.
I think it might have been the second.
Yeah. He might have mentioned it when they did scratch, so I don't know.
And I know it's getting a little bit later in the evening, and it might have been raining for a little while. It might still be raining, but if you guys aren't doing anything, just come on up here and sweat the next one.
Yeah.
Ooh, he overspun that.
Lots of sauce.
All right. You could tell from his head, he's like, man, I got hooked. So he's going to kick, hit. All right. So now Nate can return serve.
You want to check? How are you, brother?
So he's going to try and run into the 9. 2 ball got to the cushion. He's going to thin it. Play the cue ball up by the 8.
Well, watch out, cue ball.
So again, if you watch, and this goes for all of you at home, if you watch everybody's body by the second they pull, oh what a great shot.
Oh, judge that well.
When they pulled the trigger, and if it flinched a little bit, and then pay attention to the cue ball, it tells you a story.
Saying like hesitancy and like the transition.
Well, again, right? So if you pay attention to the tip by the time it goes through, that was a heck of a try. I know he loves that Lucasi jump cue, gets up over the ball real well.
I can't believe he got over anything there. That was close.
Yeah, it looked like he was welded to the 7. So Nate's got ball in hand. No 2 balls touching. 8 by a hole, the 5 by the side. It's really pay attention to his practice strokes and how he gets through this rack. All right. Good small stroke, tempo, big follow through. So now the 3 ball's on the rail. So the rail's already going to do the work. All you got to do is hit it with low, maybe a hair left. He pulls all the way back, goes quick, release. All right, so that one was better. Now there's a little bit of distance. You can either hit it with low left. You worry about scratching in the opposite side pocket where the 9's close to, or you go with the momentum and hit it with top right and go 3 rails, which is what he chose to do. And on the way this table's playing is short, and see how that cue ball came in? That is probably the most appropriate way to hit it. Now, this one you hit soft with a shitload of left, pardon my French. The spin will carry off the 5 ball and the rail. See, he kind of overcooked it.
Yeah, a little thin coming right at it.
He's still good. He's still good, but he can't reach. And that's a hell of a thing to do on a bar table.
Yeah, it's hard.
So now you have
Hard
to hit
to
it
pull that off.
Like me being a lefty, I'm hitting this cue ball low left to spin it in and kill the cue ball. But now he's going to be better off. I think for reaching purposes, see if you go for it, you're going to risk selling out and then hate yourself for leaving 4 balls. And two of them going to be by a pocket, and they have open position because the cue ball is going to kill your 7, or the 7's going to kill your cue ball.
Yeah.
So if you leave that 6 dangling, you just got him shaped. I mean, the shot that he played earlier, it's almost better to just punt the 6 to the long rail on the top side of the screen and lag behind the 7.
See what he comes up with. He's always leaned on the aggressive side of things, but I imagine
that's how we
being
grew up.
13-13.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Oh,
He was
boy,
fortunate
got
to make
away
the
with
7.
it. That's going to make Jake pretty sick over there.
Yeah. Well, the 6 to the 8 isn't easy, but it just depends on your approach. The 6 ball's right by the hole. Some people like going rail first. Me personally, I'm just shooting with draw and not doing that.
Oh, my goodness. Now Nate's going to be sick.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is he jumped up while he was swinging through, and that's what I mean. Is it so he could have went top right, played the 6 ball to the right side of the pocket, played the cue ball to the long rail. I mean, the 8's not far from the hole and it's off the rail. Jake almost overspun it.
Yeah, that's a little closer than you'd prefer.
He's got it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But it's easy. Like if you're nervous and you overcook it, you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I just hit ball. And that's the spin to speed ratio. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as I was told earlier, it went from 6-0, and when I walked in, it was 6-1, Nathan Johnson's advantage. The gentleman is on the hill for the Do-Re meet, and I think he's probably going to hit a favorable break.
You know, we've watched both of their breaks, and Jake has been breaking the balls really well. He's been getting that 3 rail shape on the 1, and this, if you're looking at the camera, on this bottom left corner. Oh,
I'm spilling like a bitch.
Oh, you're good, brother. Thank you, bro. Oh, yeah. I think Tony was partying before he got here, Mitch.
That's all right. It's a Friday. Some people earn it.
Yes.
All right, so he made 2 balls. The 1 ball come around for position, but his cue ball went forward and left him down table.
Yeah, a little unintentional top there made this a little harder than it had to be, but
The 4 is by the side, the 7's by the corner. All he's got to really do is bear down, make the 1, and look at the 3.
God, you'd be salivating over this rack, wouldn't you, Mitch?
Possibly. So he would have been on the 3, but he did not pocket the 1. So let's see if Nate can pull it together here. His body language, he's very perturbed and frustrated. Now, I'm only
Sorry, what was that first word?
Perturbed.
Perturbed.
Yes, he's very perturbed with himself. He's very upset.
Okay. I like that.
He is frustrated. So you cannot spend time with your emotions that way. Because there's more balls to shoot. You can't spend time dwelling on the past. You got to forget about it. Same thing when you hit like a jacked up jump shot, kick, bank. You got to forget about it, unfortunately, because you got more work to do.
It's
and it
hard.
does not get easier.
Is there something like I had one of those? I actually ended up getting out of the rack. My adrenaline was pumping so much.
Because now you put pressure on yourself.
Do you take the extra?
Great shot.
Yeah, it sure was. Do you take an extra lap around the table, or is it just something you've learned to control through?
I learned to get through it because, again, I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie. If any of you've seen me drink energy drinks in my 20s or coffee in my 30s, I kind of like that. So, I mean, it's just personal preference. Me, that's why I kind of always keep my upbeat pace, is because it makes sense to me. I don't need it to make sense to anybody else. My cadence, my rhythm when I'm at the table, that's my dance.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think it also
Cue
helped
ball?
you? Uh-oh.
Again.
No way.
So he's going to be pretty sick.
Oh, man, that could do it. That's going to...
No. So we'll see by, the audience watching and getting ready to clap behind us. And for you viewers at home, Jake gets out here to get the dough.
Yeah, it's a big one. Has 15 next to their name. It has 15 next to their name. Oh, yeah, that's true. No, you're right. Well, 2 balls away.
Oh, wow, he jumped up. See what I mean? You
That's-
got to stay down.
That's a $500 shot if Nate gets
Yeah.
out.
So top right, you go long rail, top rail, long rail again, and you land on the middle diamond down here shooting the 9-ball where Nate just walked past.
Man,
And this is more spin, less speed because of how lively this table's playing.
tell you what, Mitch, just looking over at Nate, I think he just took off his non-existent glove when he missed that shot.
Yeah.
But
Do
he's
not
back at the table.
see how nervous he is. He's afraid to, and then he's going to jack up. Don't jack up.
Yep.
Just commit
Still
to hitting
stroke.
it with right.
A little bit of adrenaline there. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a
little-
tough 9-ball.
That could have been one of his 6 Red Bulls. Well, there's a side pocket there. He's got it.
Tip's pretty far away from the ball.
All right. In honor of Mr. Daniel, you heard him in the background. You do have action. Hill for the money. Nate was like, "You want to roll it back and double it?" They're gonna ask.
Oh gosh. All right, let me adjust the score real quick.
All right, as they were told by the lords in the background.
That's fine, but you guys got to be done at 7:30. If 7:30 comes around and zero's ahead, it's
That's up to y'all. We're just gonna stay here talking about it. All right, so it looks like they might extend this to where it could be you got to win by 2.
Yeah, we've ran into this a few times. They didn't quite. Oh, did they say 20?
The viewers want to know: did they add money to the bet?
too much back and forth. Raise the bet. Viewers want to know.
Here I am over here in the booth instigating. I apologize.
Right. Oh gosh.
Add more weight till the knees buckle. All right.
Are they really?
Most excellent. Now we got Tim over here actually working. Sorry, folks. Oh, that cue ball found the side pocket again.
I'm confused. Is it a race to 21 now or win by 2?
He's asking, did they extend it to 21?
By 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he just extended it. All right.
Okay.
So they added 200, and it's literally 100 a game that they're playing.
Yeah.
Because they got to win by 2.
Yeah, all
So,
because of you, dude.
hey, I'm a
was
bad
not
influence. When in doubt, jack the bet, you know.
Yeah.
So Jake had ball in hand. He's made the first 2. He's going to make the 4. He got position on the 5. He hit that ball very well. He's feeling it now.
Thanks, dude.
All right. So again, he drew it back a little bit. So now he can go side or corner.
Yeah, so he's getting a lot more action on the cue ball than he did, Mitch. It looks like the confidence that came with, pushing this back, having an extra game.
Now he jinxed him. See,
Had to
he
say
broke
so.
his body. The second he
Yep.
thought, he's like, I got it. And then just gave up.
Yeah.
And that's what so many people do is your fundamentals. You got to stay focused. Just because the ball is easy doesn't mean it's going to be like, okay, I got it. I'm going for you.
Yeah. Balls don't know what.
So Nate, he's got to calm down here. He went from scratching to now he's making a ball to take the lead. And then he's got to get up and break again and be like, oh, I'm just going to scratch again. You cannot think that way. Visualize it. Make it happen. And now it went from Jake looking, styling, and nature boy, whoo, to, oh, damn.
Jesus. 15-8. Or it's win by 2. You probably see 21 on your guys' screen. It's just win by 2.
Yeah, so they're playing 2 ahead for an additional wager. So now the total amount 700 a man.
Costly mistake there from Jake, man. And I don't. Obviously, nerves come into play. Obviously, like you kind of mentioned and tapped into, getting maybe a little complacent. Or do you think it was nerves, or do you think it was more just kind of rush shot?
No, it's both.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I mean by
They
nerves,
go hand in
right?
hand, right?
The amount of confidence you get, but then it turns into like disrespect almost because you take it for granted. If you treat every ball the same the rest of your life, you give it a little bit of attention, you give it a little bit of effort, it's going to start paying off. So he hit that one a lot softer, made the 2 ball, got perfect shape on the 1, and he can see it. And I'll be curious to see if he gets out. 1 in the corner, 3 in the side. You hit the 1 with top a hair right. And then we roll forward for the 4, shoot it up in the corner. And then you're able to touch either the long rail or the short rail, get position on the 5, touch the short rail, position on the 6, and then shoot the 7, 8 in the same pocket as the 5. It's easier said than done, but let's see how composed both players stay through this.
Was there a certain point for you, Mitch, where you
Good shot.
Yeah, sure was. Was there a certain point for you where you got, like, when you got in these situations? Obviously, you've been in them quite a bit in your life, but was there a situation where you became more comfortable in these situations? And I guess my second part of the question, or my primary question, is, did it come through winning over and over and over again and being in the situation a lot, or was it
Yes.
some kind
So
of mental thing,
2000
obstacle you had to get over?
2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008.
Okay.
Those years. So they had state championship in the month of October in Tucson, Arizona at Main Street. Oh, wow.
Oh, big miss from Jake.
Hang the 3, and now he returns the favor by over twisting and hanging the 4. But what I'll elaborate about that is I go from losing the state 10-ball championship on the big table to Zeb Crawford
In the finals.
I come back stronger, win it the next year. And then the third year, I go back, I win the 10-ball. I was able, so George Teachea won the 8-ball, Scott Frost won the 9-ball. I was in the finals of all 3 in 2006 or 7. And I had a chance to win all 3.
Yeah.
But Scott repeated the 9-ball. I repeated the 10-ball. And then I was able to dethrone George in the big table 8-ball.
Yeah.
So that was a vote of confidence from there. And then transition, I finally leave the state because I get talked into playing the U.S. Bar Table Championships in 2008.
Yep.
All right. I read the board wrong. I'm embarrassed. I forfeit a match on the 10-ball. I play on the, wow, he moved his bridge hand while I tried to fire through. See, you try to find a tempo and then your accuracy goes with it. All right. And then that's when I ended up, so again, I have an embarrassing, emotions. And then I go through the 8-ball and I end up double dipping Jose Perica in the finals for the 2008 U.S. Bar Table Championship.
Bet your opponent was thrilled when he didn't show up, man. They're like, Mitch Ellerman, I got this.
Because in 2008, the internet was still barely a thing. Like, nobody
okay.
knew me. So they're like, who's this dude with the high water pants and the freaking spiked hair? It was hilarious. I still have the article sitting in my safe at home from Billiards Digest. And it was, a very humbling and, thrilling experience.
That's awesome.
And every year they had gone back and I had played in that event, I have won every position with the exception of second. Taken first, third, fourth, 5th, 6th. So I had always cashed in those events until I no longer had them.
So your takeaway and what I'm taking away from it is, from the experience of losing and being there and feeling that pressure, coming back the next time allowed you to kind of overcome that.
Well, yeah, it's like a fighter getting in the ring. You got to get knocked out a couple of times, and then you get back up and be like, all right, I'm capable of knocking out some people too.
Do you think there's a way? Ooh.
What a shot.
Oh, that was
what
incredible.
a shot. And a little bump skippity. Ooh, he's going to bank this. He might play safe, but I think he's going to bank it inside.
I think with where he's at, he's going to play safe. You can bank it, and you got to have some stones to do it because he might sell out.
Yeah.
But I think with the spot he's in, he might play safe. We've seen him be a little bit more conservative with.
Yeah,
when he got down, he started playing a little bit more conservative and playing safe versus when it was, there was 10 games left to play.
This table's playing so short. I hope. Oh, he kicked it light. Yeah, but this is actually good. He didn't give up ball hand. He leaves him a tough combo. Oh, he just got up, mollywopped it. Oh, and then he loses a 7-8 combo as well.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Is there a safe you could play? Yeah, you could thin it, but he's gonna go for it.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna do it, man.
Well, hang on. Because again, you don't want to just take it for granted. See, look.
Oh my goodness, Mitch! All you gotta do is roll that ball in. You have plenty of room on that side. What are we doing here?
Exactly. And he's laughing because he's a little, perturbed and embarrassed.
Good gosh! If your money is on Nate right now, you got to be like, "What is going on?"
That was actually pretty creative, in the instance. Jake's gonna get down and swing. Oh wow, that was a foul.
I'm gonna throw up.
Is he giving it up? Is the handshake? That was wild ending,
And you can see he was nervous. He got down, just jumped as he went through the ball, and it was pretty unfortunate. But Nathan Johnson ended up your victor.
Yep. At the end of the day, Nate went up 6-0. Jake fought himself all the way back, making it 14-14. They changed the bet, added $200 extra each, and when it came to win by 2, and when it came down to it, Nate still ended up winning. It was too tall of a hill to climb for Jake Mulville, even though he made a good comeback. So, anyways, I'm sure we're going to shut it down here pretty quick. I appreciate you.
Well, we have another match coming up, too.
Yes, at 8 o'clock.
All right, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Thanks for hopping in, Mitch. And